If you ask a child about standardization, he or she will say, "Do you mean Greenwich Observatory?" This is because it is the standard of time setting of the world. The reason is that it is the standard of time setting the world. In a similar way, standards for manufacturing in the enterprise are created as shown in this figure. This is not a time standard for time, but it means the best criteria you need to work on. And the right side is the standardization setting procedure and the left side shows its usage. In this way, the work standards in enterprises mean activities that find the best way to determine the best way and determine it as standardization, and that we will keep it and more realized products of higher quality. The standardization of ISO 9001 in manufacturing is made up of the two requirements of the figure. One element is a technical standard. This is a measure to decide physical conditions such as temperature, time, ingredients, etc. in good product manufacturing and proceed with product realization. Generally, the technical standard will be fixed as long as there is no change due to some technical innovations. On the other hand, the process standard, which is another factor, can be changed as improvement progresses. In this way, you are better to improve process standards always. Please take a look at the significance of utilizing standardization again by this figure. Standardization has the role of good tool production tool. Activities to protect this are not only to prevent the occurrence of defects but also will provide the foundation for various improvements on your production site. More importantly, compliance with the company's standardization, which is the best way, will be one of the criteria for evaluating important work for professionals working in the workplace. In the past, many companies that acquired ISO 9001 thought of making standardization equal making documents. However, there are many ways to make products, for example, automated equipment production, IT control chemical reactions, and devising tools. Naturally, book type of the standardization is not necessary for these objects, because these tools have standardization in themselves already. Therefore, manual production using documents by a person is only a part of it. Looking like this, as shown in the figure below, we have to doubt that companies that obtain ISO 9001 certification and has many documents, but could not reduce the number of defects. The TZD study group were searching a best standardized usage like this figure by using the step-by-step method. As a result, we could reach the JIT standardization shown at the top of the figure. I would like to organize the usage of documented standardization. Standardization is a tool for production of good products. At the same time, it is necessary information for that to do. For this reason, we should choose a means, when necessary for manufacturing, should provide the necessary information and checkpoints as necessary. This is JIT usage at right side of this figure. Please see this picture. This is an example of JIT standardization which is used when countermeasures against a copy machine trouble are taken. This method does not require a thick troubleshooting manual. So, this type of countermeasures is called visualization measures in the industrial world. This is an example of valid JIT standardization. In recent years, even in the driving of cars, the use of navigators has increased. Like this, IT utilization is an example of JIT standardization.